Right, ladies and gentlemen, can I just firstly say, are those two young ladies under control? Voter rash, you know. Lads, you've done a tremendous thing. For those that didn't know, I was a career police officer working as a detective for the National Crime Squads and the National Criminal Intelligence Service. That was my work in life. I went to see Jericho House, 18 months ago, 2 years ago, and it took me out of my comfort zone, because in the police we used to take success in the war against drugs and illegal substances as the amount of substances we seized and the number of arrests we made. In hindsight, meeting Jericho House and speaking to everybody, that's wrong. We've got to look at ways of nullifying that evil trade, and I'm afraid you have got the best idea. Look here today, you've got all these people here on this stage, standing here telling us how they've been successful, and that's been successful because of Jericho House. What did I say?
This is almost as if we rehearsed that.
I have got a speech in here somewhere, but I've gone off on one. So let me carry on. Look, Jericho House has got a massive problem. The massive problem is they think and act outside the box. So the NHS, CQCs, they sometimes don't recognise that, because Jericho House has perhaps got, did I say Jericho House? Jericho House has got a far better success rate than they have. And this is the big problem. We've got to convince people in power, to base what we do in this situation on things like Jericho House. What greater power has somebody got as a mentor, a volunteer, a member of staff, to say to somebody who's in need, I've been where you've been, I know what you're going through, and I'm going to help you get better and get clean. What better power than that? We've had loads of conversations. We're going to try and get Jericho House, or whatever it's called now, into the front line a lot more. They're one of my chosen charities. So what more can I say, apart from the fact I'm really proud of all you lads. You know, I really think. Somewhere in this speech it talks about being a band of brothers, but you are actually a band of brothers. So well done to everybody. So thank you once again. Jericho House.
I forgot to mention my staff team. This doesn't just happen with any bunch of people coming together. This happens with, Jed just mentioned that this happens with passionate people, people with lived experience, people who are willing to go above and beyond. If we just sort of done what hours that we were paid for, none of us would be sitting here. So I'd like to sort of draw my staff forward. Come ahead. Maybe even more important than us guys, every one of the guys, I think, except the guys who might be in Jericho House now, They've all been volunteers, they've all gave their time to Jericho, they've all sort of funneled energy and love back into the thing. So a big round of applause for them guys. One more time for the Jericho boys, ladies, come out to the front, come on, take it round. Come on boys, this is your thing. Just take a bow everybody, Jericho boys.